Hi everyone, so today I have another unboxing for, is it August? Oh, September's Stationery Selection subscription box for the month of September. It is an art supply based box, so let's open this up and let's get started. Okay, so in every single box you always get this sheet of paper on top. And on the very back, it'll tell you everything that's going to be in the box, as well as a little description about like kind of what they do, thought process behind each item. Okay. And then we also have the business card. Ooh, it's black this time. And then I'll take out all the items and I'll be right back. I just took everything out of the box and out of the packaging, so I'm struggling a little less during this full unboxing. But I'm gonna go down the list in order and then kind of talk. Okay, so I removed everything from the box as well as removed everything out of the packaging, so it's a little bit easier for me so I don't struggle as much. So I'll go down the list in order of everything that's on the sheet. So the very first item is going to be the Holden Artist color pencils. Here you go. These are going to be the 4 different colors that come in the box. So the first one we have is a crimson. The next one's going to be the burnt auburn. Next color is going to be Prussian blue, and then the last color is going to be yellow ochre. So just from seeing these colors alone, everything in this box feels very autumny, like very fall. Summer is ending soon, so you know, we're transitioning to fall colors. And then towards the end of the video, I will be swatching everything, so just stay tuned towards the end if you're curious about the swatches for everything. Okay, and then the next item is going to be the Kakio drawing pen in sepia. So this is what the next item looks like. This reminds me very much so of the Sakura micron or Sakura pigment microns. They're very similar, like the same body. The only thing different is like the text on them. So, and then a reasoning behind the sepia toned instead of the black one, it's easier. A lot of people enjoy using the black, but I feel like not a lot of people branch out to the different colors, so a brown shade would be very nice to use instead of the typical black all the time. And I'm pretty sure you can find a black micron or the similar one in like everywhere. So the next item is going to be the Kuretake Pocket Pouch Watercolor Set. So in the watercolor set, you have the carrying case, the watercolors that come with 12 different colors. You also get 3 postcards in here, and I'm pretty sure this is like watercolor paper, and then it does have like a texture to it on the back. And then you get a water bottle and then a mini water brush. And then with the carrying case, it does have multiple compartments. So there's like a little pocket back here, this little pencil case that is detachable. And then you get this little flap. And then I'm pretty sure this is where you'll put like your watercolor paper and you stick it into these 4 corners. And this is to like remove it easily. Okay. Alright, and then the next item is going to be the Pentel Art Brush in Sepia. This reminds you, this is like, looks like a water brush. I'm pretty sure once you're done with like all the ink that's inside, you can reuse this as a water brush. But you know, water brushes are like, this would be really good for like hand calligraphy. The nib or like the tip of the brush is very thin, so you can do like pretty thin lines and then use the belly of the brush to make really big strokes. Okay, so this is really nice. And then the next item is going to be the Uni Mitsubishi Pocket Pencil Sharpener. Pencil sharpeners, pretty standard. We all know how to use one, I hope. If you don't, you know, pencil, stick it in here, grind. Okay, so the next item is going to be this postcard. Mitz created this postcard with all the items in the box, so you can see like the watercolors right here, and it looks like probably the sepia brush that was used. Look how beautiful it is. She did a really good job doing this. This is nice. I can't wait to hang this on my wall. Okay, and then the last item is going to be the MT Slim Washi Tape in white. Slim washi tapes are really nice, you know, for journaling. These are really nice for sectioning off sections on your watercolor paper, you know, to have like a nice crystal line or just separate items that you're painting. You can use this to like lay the watercolor paper down so like it doesn't move. Like, you know how people do it on the edge of the corners? These might be a little too thin for that, but you can do that with that as well. So let's go back to the carrying case. On the instructions of the carrying case, it showed you kind of like the setup. I can't really read Japanese, so I'm gonna go off by images. There's like a little strap to hold down the water colors. And then this side, of course, is to hold the watercolor paper. And then there's a little elastic on the back, so you can slip your hand under to hold it. So let's try to figure that out. So let's take this. Actually, I'm pretty sure you'll slip in these corners. Ugh. And then you slip your hand underneath. Whoops. And then you slip your hand underneath, and then there you go. You know, use this as like a mixing well. Paint here. This is great for like on-the-go painting, you know, living your urban sketch life. Painting the scenery, things like that. This is actually really nice. The only problem I really have with this item is the elastic here is actually really quite firm. It's really tight, so it was really hard to kind of slip this portion in. I know it's to probably keep like this from flying away, but it makes it harder to push this in. But I'm pretty sure with like over time, the more you use like this elastic portion, the easier it is to slide this in and out. But yeah, if you're going like doing on the go painting, you can slip this underneath here. Get your little pencil bag. Throw in your items that you want to bring with you. Attach it here. These are actually kind of big, so it probably really won't go into the pencil bag that well. And then these There's another compartment here that you can toss them in. Look at that. It's a little fat. Sorry, I'm gonna throw these in here. I'm pretty sure if you're going sketching, you probably only bring one. And then you would bring it just like this. Easy on the go, you know, little carrying case that you can use to bring all your items with you. Okay, so here I have my handy dandy notebook from Daiso. First thing I'll be swatching are going to be the color pencils. So here we have the Prussian blue. Okay. Here's the yellow ochre. Then we have the crimson. And then last but not least, the burnt auburn. Next is going to be the Kaku drawing pen in sepia. Not gonna lie, it's like a very, very dark brown. It's like hard to tell, but it has kind of like brown shades to it. Okay, the next is going to be the Pentel art brush in sepia. Okay, so with how to use this, you unscrew, you pull off the white bit, and you screw this back on. Then you hold it upside down and you squeeze, and you should hear the ink, like the water going through and the ink slowly go down. There we go. Let me clean. Yeah, squeeze lightly, don't get too crazy or you don't have a little accent like I just did. But there you go. Part 2 of my awful calligraphy skills. But this is extremely juicy. Like, this paper's really thin and it bled really badly. Last, I'm going to swatch these colors. here is going to be all the swatches for the watercolors. My personal favorite, I'm for some reason really drawn in by this purple shade. And then as well as this like foresty green kind of color. But yeah, you can see the colors here in the ones that she practically used, or the ones that she basically used in the postcard. The watercolor swatches, and over here is going to be the color pencils, the drawing pen, and then the art brush. So yeah, all the colors pretty much match really well together. It all really falls into the autumn theme, so everything's really pretty. I really, really like this current box. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you like this current art box. Or yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it from me. If you create anything with any of the items in the stationery selection box, please make sure to tag the stationery selection, so you know Mitts can show your work, and I would love to see what everyone does with their watercolors. Since I'm not the best at watercolor, it'd be really nice to see what all of you guys can create, and so I can draw inspiration from you and learn from you guys. But thank you again for watching. Goodbye. Me and my stained fingers.